Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So we're up and running. Great run on the overlap here. So who's he picking out? Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Battles to win it back. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Incoming cross. Oh, that had to be more accurate. A shot and the shot! And the ball's come out. Looking for a decent ball in. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. No goals as yet. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to stroke it through. Here's the cross. Repelled by the keeper. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, really good feet from him. Chance! He's missed, but by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. He's made sure that that won't get through. And he's going long. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries to get it forward quickly. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Gets it back. Back into the middle. Just brushed off the ball there. Pings it out wide. He's got options out wide. It's a throw in. Gets it back. Spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. A lengthy spell of possession, but it was going nowhere. Looks to dink one in. Defending of the desperate variety. It away. Oh, they can break here. It's all All a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. So who can spark this game into life? Crossed in. They get a throw in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gorgeous control there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Moore hoists it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Beautifully done. Hit into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this
Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Cuts it out. Moore drives it towards the front. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Battles to win it back. Moore. Nice touch. Has a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Moore. Out to the right. Hoists it forward. Receives it from behind. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Tries to get it clear. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries the cross. That's a throw. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It is a corner. They've played it short. A bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, good interception. Steered in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets wrestled off the ball. Tries to switch the play. He's looked long this time, and it's got through. Andre. Oh, great ball! It's come through. There's the shot! And he's there to hoof it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. Look at the defender bombing forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Oh, that's neat. In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. In again. Great leap! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Nicely controlled.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's got it on the right now. What's on?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's there to clear it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has a hit! Goal! And that could well be the winner!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a good-looking cross, cut out in the nick of time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. That is terrific skill. A chance to play it in. He's managed to get it away. What an adventurous run from a defender. And once more they can't get through. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, and that was enough. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.